just dropped off my post there. And there's this little charity shop here, but it's closed. It should open at 9:30. It's 9:45. And I've just peeked in the window and look, there's a Paddington Hornby set. Now sold listings on that is about 30 plus posts. I can't see the price from here. Look, shop open 10:30 today. I'm not going to wait till 10:30. We'll come back and have a look. Now finding stuff to sell on eBay is fun and all, as long as eBay are paying you the money out. I've got a quick phone call to make. Now for some reason eBay are withholding £50 of my funds. I phoned them out to ask why. And it all links back to a sale I made back at the beginning of January through the global shipping program. I sold this David Beckham sticker for 50 quid. Global shipping over to America. Now with all global shipping sales you can follow the tracking history. It shows eBay have received it, they've processed it, they've sent it on and it's been delivered. Well apparently last week the buyer is claiming that they've not received the sticker. So I've had a £50 hold but on my account. Why though? Why? It's got absolutely nothing to do with me, this. My part of the deal is get that item to eBay. And eBay have checked it in and they have tracked it and showed that they've got it. It's then eBay's responsibility to get that item to the buyer. As far as I'm concerned, my job is done. I've got no more part to play in this process. If the buyer had claimed that the item wasn't as described or as damaged, completely different story. But because it's marked down as not being received, well, eBay got it off me, this is purely a case between the buyer and eBay. So why has that £50 hold been put on my account? All I could get out of customer service is, well, even though you sold it through global shipping, the buyer's still able to open a case. I don't care, and I know that as well. The problem is the case is not to do with me, so don't hold my money back. I know it's only 50 quid, and I know it's not in the same boat as what Nick Hills is facing. But for a multi-billion-pound company to withhold 50 quid from little old me, you need to protect your sellers more, eBay. 10:25 on the dot. That's someone queuing outside. Oh no, she works there. Hang on, she works there. Come on, get down there. Not complete, no cardboard tunnel or station. 6 quid. There's absolutely no weight to that box. All plasticky. Was reduced to clear once upon a time. And because this is battery powered, it's not going to be compatible with the conventional main supply Hornby. But it's Paddington and it's trains. I'm getting it. That's Spyro that is down there, isn't it? 4 quid. Spyro on the tags. Activision behind there. Looking at solder, you're only looking 6 or 7 plus post. No profit in there. Nice pair of slip-on Vans up here. Bit mucky. Could do with a clean up. Well, they're UK size 7.5. And they're only £3.50. Backs look pretty good, although the little van symbol is wearing off. After a clean up, there'd be a bit of profit in that. This is an interesting one here, look at this. A box of mice clothes. Mousens. £1.52 missing. There's a couple of mice there. And the 2 slots where the missing one should be. They don't sell very often, but when they do, 12, 13, 14 plus posts, something like that. Not complete, so we'll put it back. Not seen that before though. This game in here has been bugging me for ages. Sonic Heroes. I need it for my PS2 collection. Used to have this back in the day. It's 3 quid. CX currently selling this for about £5. But here's what's bugging me. It's got the manual, but it's got platinum disc. And it is pretty scratched up. I mean, the PS2 is pretty hardy. I reckon I would still play. But it's platinum. But today, finally biting the bullet. I'm going to get it. Another one added to the collection. It'll look good on the shelf. Only about 20 to go. It's looking good. Chatting to the team in there. It was raided first thing this morning. A guy with a big beard, 10 to 9, was queuing up apparently. Walked away with 2 really good teddies and a pair of hotter shoes for 2 quid. I mean, I've had a quick look in there. It's been raided. And there was a lady in the shop that had seen those hotter shoes in the window last night after the shop was closed, drove down this morning to pick them up. Apparently last night there was a sticker on them for £10. I hope there's been no sticker switching on the go. These are random. 2 kiddies Birmingham City jerseys. £3.50 each. Ages 7 to 8. That's got a name on the back. Random club to find around here. Cardiff City football shorts down here. There's the badge. They got number 6 printed on. Weird to have a number printed on shorts, isn't it? £6.50 XL. Potential player worn? I don't know. Pair of white ones there as well, £6.60. badge, no number. Nah, too expensive. That's worth having a look at. It's a Playmobil mammoth. It's only £1. They don't sell too often. And when you bundle them up with a little baby mammoth, they can go for a decent amount. It's only £1. It's likely going to sit around for ages. It's got the tail, I'd imagine that'd be snapped off. Let's give it a crack. Tenner. What do you reckon? Lockheed Martin F16 with paints, glue, brush. Brand new. Last one sold 18 plus post, but they accepted an offer on that, so it's gone for less. There's no profit in it, is there? My head's gone a little bit. Not finding much in my usual shops. Perhaps I'm following that bearded reseller around. That call with eBay put me off a little bit. I decided to come over to Barry. Little change of scenery. Grab a coffee. See what the charity shops bring here. World Book Day coming up. Good time to be looking at the fancy dress. Someone wants to go as a vampire. Nice little vampire cloak there, isn't it? $2.50. Ideal. God, that's a throwback from my childhood. Enid Blyton 12 silver cups from 1988. I remember this, I really do. Nostalgia. Nice little Stife penguin in the glass cabinet. Still got his little tag on him, his name's Flaps. Got the little label on the side there. They want a tenner, sold about 15 plus post. No value, looks quite new as well. Always good to see a bit of Stife out though. Hey, look at this on the table. Boxed Game Boy Advance games. MotoGP with Valentino Rossi on the front. And the Incredibles there. £2, £2.50. Seems pretty good for boxed Game Boy Advance games, doesn't it? I used to religiously watch MotoGP back in the day, so I'll definitely be getting this one. Sounds like a game and a manual in that one too. I mean, you just don't see them in the charity shop, do you? Box games like this. For that price, I'm getting them. I am drawn into anything like that. Look. Williams Professional Yo-Yo Expert. Clutch action, chrome finish. Looks like a car wheel, doesn't it? 99p, don't know how old it is. Can't find any soles on it. Looks cool, let's get it. That ain't bad value up there as well, look at that. 4 Angel graphic novels. Hunting Ground, Strange Bedfellows, Earthly Possessions, and Autumnal. £3 for 4. All of them graphic novels. I never watched a TV show, but I like reading graphic novels. Give them a crack, see if they're any good. Sell them on after. Interesting game poking out up there. MB Hotel. Swingy around here though. £20. If this was in the old box, £20 would be an absolute steal. But this version of the box, solds are about 20 to 30, so no profit in it. Is it all complete? Don't know. Very easy to lose some of those pieces. One to look out for though. I've sold that guy before. It's off Star Wars, I think. He is massive, his legs are really gangly. But he's all complete, you can imagine those little fingers are going to be snapped off. No price on him. I think in here you just ask at the till and they come up with a price at the end of the day. Oh jeez. My heart just skipped a beat. Look. Adidas Preds. £6. UK size 11. Oh, they got the bladed studs on the bottom. How old are they? Are they the old ones? They are. Dated 2007. What a find. What a find that is. Still got the elastic on. The rubber's already good. They've already been worn. I was faffing around looking at these. I was going to look at these on my Google Lens. And they were just tucked there. And with that scarf, they were just tucked there. Hidden away like that. Oh man. I love Adidas Predators. I got the Accelerator remakes, the gold ones and the black and red ones. I bought those red ones off Vinted. Jeez. Oh, they are beautiful. My size too. This is why you look around the charity shops. You just never know what you're gonna find. I am buzzed. I am pumped. I'll be keeping these. These are going in the collection. But no doubt if I was to sell them on eBay, there's a lot of value in these. I'm buzzed. Barrytown, I needed you today, and I needed this find today, big time. And talk about last shot magic. I've just watched that clip back, and you can tell my excitement there, but you could also hear just the relief in my voice too. Because I'll be completely honest with you, in the half-hour drive between Cardiff and Barry, I had in my head that it was time for me to take a break from reselling. And I'm not just saying that for effect or come to that decision lightly. A lot of things have been building up over the past few weeks. And this morning, looking around those shops in Cardiff, I was not enjoying that one bit. And because I do this as a hobby, if I'm not enjoying the sourcing side of the hobby, that is a big red flag. A lot of the things that are bugging me with eBay and reselling at the moment just wouldn't even be on my radar if I was in my full flow and my full rhythm. Take that 50 quid payment hold, for example. It's just annoying me. This morning as well, someone left me a neutral feedback, and that was all down to eBay being really unrealistic with their estimated delivery times. So for context, on everything I sell, I've got a 3-day dispatch, and I use Royal Mail second class with everything, so that's a 3 to 5 working day delivery time. The eBay estimated time then should be 6 to 8 days, but they constantly keep putting 2 to 4 days. That has given the buyer an unrealistic expectation that I cannot fulfill. eBay, why do you do that? It's annoying. This morning as well, I picked something up off Vinted. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 for the PlayStation 1. It's got the manual, it's got the disc. It's the wrong back of the box though, isn't it? That's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, and it says that on the side there. You know, it's no drama, it's just annoying. I've had a few people buy things and cancel things. I had that return with the football boots. If I was on top reselling form, it wouldn't bother me whatsoever. But at the minute, it's just niggling. Like I said, as a hobby, this should be fun. And after 2.5 to 3 hours worth of sourcing this morning and only picking up 3 things, and then seeing all the other resellers out there, if you are not on the top of your game, if you haven't got the hunger, you haven't got a chance. And my fire just wasn't there this morning. So that was it. I was in the car driving over to Barry, just thinking about it, ready to tell you guys I was going to take a break. The whole purpose of going to Barry, go to CEX. I wasn't even going to go to the charity shops there, but I picked up some more games for my PlayStation 2 collection, and I will do a video on that as well, separate video. And then I thought, as I'm here, I've got an hour, let's hit a few of the charity shops. And in the first charity shop, found that bit of fancy dress. I've been looking for some fancy dress for ages, so that was a nice little win. But then to see Game Boy Advance games out on the table, like, when do you ever see that? And yes, they're not worth too much, but it was just something interesting. Not just the usual stock that you're churning through all the time, the same board games, the same toys. It was different. And at that moment, I was just completely relaxed. I was in the mode that I'm not here to buy anything for resale. I just want to have some fun, enjoy the charity shops. And then at the end, to come across these. Now look, these aren't the top model. They aren't, but they don't need to be. Over the past 3-4 weeks, I've just found a lot of bulk items. Lots of quantity, maybe spending 50p or £1, selling it for 10, 15, something like that. Stuff that keeps my eBay reselling going. But nothing really that exciting or interesting. To find something like this, something with a bit of quality, something with a bit of value, and something I'm excited about and interested in. Like I said, I needed it. But what this has told me, I can't just keep doing the same route over and over again. I've got to mix it up a little bit. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to bin off my usual route, and I'm going to hit some different towns in the area. I might not be able to hit so many charity shops, but at least the variety will be there, and at least it'll be more fun. I need to get my sourcing spark back. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Catch up with you in the next one.